From VTV Channel 6 Studios in downtown Vernal, this is Local Point with your host, Chris Piner.
Welcome to Local Point, brought to you by Strata Networks. I'm your host, Chris Piner. On today's show, we welcome to the studio Dahn Caldwell, who is here to tell us about the annual storytelling event this year. And it's a little bit different and a little different time of the year, right, Dahn?
It is.
Just give us a little bit of information.
Well, for 9 years, we did the Storytelling Festival, and it was called the Indian Summer Storytelling Festival, and it was in September.
Right.
And Lori Olmsted is the one that started that and brought that to our community, and it was fabulous. And then Lori moved last year, and she moved actually to Jonesboro, Tennessee, the storytelling capital of the United States.
That's right, where the National Storytelling Festival is every year, one of these years.
Exactly. I know, I'd like to go to that too. Well, anyway, with the Storytelling Festival, we are now doing it in February, so maybe with the winter blues and people need an activity to do with the family, they now can come to the Storytelling Festival in February. And it will be the same kind of wonderful event that we've had before. It's on February 20th and 21st, and at night, the performances that the family can come to are at 7 p.m. And we're doing it a little different. The tickets will be $2 for kids, $4 for adults, or for a family of 6, you can come for $10.
Wow.
So
there's no reason not to go. That's
right.
Fantastic.
That's right. It's really exciting to bring the whole family. So we're avoiding, in September, it was busy with the school starting up, with deer hunting, with all the fall activities that the family has in the Uinta Basin. So that's what we're trying to do.
So you're going to try it out in February. So should you move back to September, will it be again the Indian summer?
I don't know.
You never know, right? We won't project that
we're
far
just
ahead,
going.
but for now it's in February. And it's a 2-day event, right? Is that
It is.
That's a Friday and Saturday, you said the 20?
It's a Thursday, Friday.
A Thursday, Friday, so that's the 20th and the 21st again.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's talk a little bit about the venue, and we've given prices out already. Where will this be held?
It will be at the Vernal Middle School in the auditorium.
Great. And it's a 2-night thing, and is there a different theme each night, or does it just feature different storytellers, or will they all be there? How does that work?
We have 3 wonderful storytellers coming this year. We have Sid Lieberman, we have Lynn Ford, and Michael Renal Harrell that will be here.
Right.
And each night they'll be telling different stories, so
So
it'll be
all
exciting.
3 will be there each night.
Yes.
But it's a different event, so you might want to go to both nights.
Exactly.
Okay, very good. Now the ticket that you mentioned of being $2 or $4 or a family ticket, is that per night then?
It is per
Is
night.
Is there a festival ticket as well, or do you just want everybody to buy it per night?
No, we've tried that in the past.
Right.
And it didn't go as well as we were hoping it would.
This is is this the 10th?
This will be
year?
the 10th.
So in 10 years, you learn
We've tried a lot of
right?
things.
So you get better at it. Well, it certainly has been a great centerpiece in the community here. And I was afraid that maybe with Lori moving, that who knows what's going to happen when someone's that
That's
does
true.
that kind of thing. Is Lori involved at all anymore? Was she's in the?
Well, I've emailed her, I've called her.
A little
she's called
contest.
me,
She's
and
still available
Aaron,
for some help.
Yes, she
I just
helps
wonder
support
where
us.
she is. Has an investment in the storytelling festival here, and she is now in Jonesboro. And you told me off camera, she chose that specifically, that location, because of the National Storytelling Festival.
They did.
So
Lori is a storyteller.
She's a storyteller. Now she's surrounded by the world's greatest. I wonder if that might not help in any way.
Well, she has helped us in
you should go to Vernal, right?
Right, and she has helped us in selecting storytellers.
Right.
And when we had questions about anything, she's been very helpful. And we have had questions. Erin Birchall has taken it over, and she's our chair this year, and she's been doing a wonderful job. And we have a great committee that everyone just kind of has picked up different things. And we didn't realize Lori and Stan Olmsted and their daughter Denver, they did a lot of things behind the scenes that we didn't completely know about. And now we're trying to figure them out.
Right. Well, that is quite the teaser there. You better throw out what you're talking about, or at least a little bit. It sounds, well, what were they doing behind the scenes?
Well, and it could be as much or as little as or part of picking up the storytellers.
I knew what she meant by that.
And this
too.
year, since the Vernal Airport is going through changes, they couldn't fly into Vernal. So we have a couple
I
flying
see.
into Salt Lake that needed to be picked up.
In other words, they did a lot of things
Behind the
to
scenes.
perpetuate this, the festival that no one knew they
Right.
were doing.
Right.
Without them here this year, someone's got to pick up
Right.
those little pieces.
And there's many of them, because one of the storytellers is flying into Hayden, Colorado, which you go, Hayden, Colorado, that would be Steamboat Springs, you know, the little airport over there. But I'll be
Right.
picking that storyteller up there. So I'm very, very excited to have the 3 storytellers coming to our community.
Now, that just seems like such a reasonable ticket price. Wonderful for the person going to the festival, but these storytellers are nationally, in fact, internationally known tellers, and I'll have you tell me a little bit about them in our second segment. They can't come cheap.
No.
They're professionals. They do this for a living. How can that possibly cover it?
It doesn't.
It
We have
doesn't.
sponsors.
I thought there were sponsors, so tell me a
lots of
little bit
sponsors.
about some of those. I know you can't mention all of them, but
Right. We have sponsors that do things that donate meals, like Golden Corral. We have sponsors like Rocky Mountain Power that's always been helped us out. I don't have a list of all the sponsors with me. I wish I did,
Right.
because we have some really fabulous people that every year they say that's a great cause. We want to keep that in the community. So
Right,
let's
right.
let's
But
help
these
them out.
kind of things just can't be done without sponsors,
No.
and I'll mention them in just a moment too. We're going to take a quick break right now. We're going to come back and talk with Dawn just a little bit more about those specific storytellers, and we'll let you see the poster and a couple other details about it in just a moment after this message.
Strata Networks is proud to bring the first true 4G LTE network to the Uinta Basin. 4G LTE is the most powerful mobile broadband available anywhere in the world. With speeds up to 10 times faster than 3G, you can stay connected like never before. Video chat without delay, stream HD TV or movies in an instant, and download or upload in seconds. For details, visit us in Roosevelt or Vernal or call 622-5007. More speed, more power. 4G LTE, only from Strata Networks.
Welcome back to Local Point. I'm joined by Dahn Caldwell, who's here to talk about the Storytelling Festival here in Vernal. It's recently been moved from September to February, and here
Yes.
we are.
Yes.
February 20th and 21st at the middle school. We talked about tickets just a little before, being very reasonably priced. Where would someone go, by the way, to get tickets? How do they get them? They buy them at the door.
They can buy them at the door. They can buy them at Davis Jubilee and at Bitter Creek Books, and you can also get them at the brownpaperticket.com.
So this is, you can buy them
Brown paper ticket,
online
yes.
and,
You can buy
and
them
print them
online.
out and bring those as well. So is there a website for the overall festival where they can get more information?
There is. It's under Vernal, Utah Storytelling Festival.
All together.
All together.
Vernal, Utah Storytelling Festival. And most likely, if you ran a search on any search engine with those words, you'd probably find the website as well. Is that right?
Yes.
So find that. You're going to find information about the event itself and when it is, how to get tickets, where to go, what time. And we just talked about the evening events. The evening events are where the storytellers are laid out their stories each night. But something is going on during the day as well. What's happening then?
During the day, we have some really wonderful events. One is kids are being bussed in from Davis, Eagleview, LaPointe, Naples, Ashley, Discovery, Mazer, and then the kids at the middle school will be there, and it's 2 different sessions that the storytellers, all 3 of them, will be telling stories and tells to these wonderful children, so that they grow up. That was where Lori started in her dream, was the kids would grow up with storytelling and know what a wonderful thing it was.
Wonderful. I love that. Now you mentioned just about every one of the elementary schools including the middle school. Is there anything for that's going to be happening at the other two? Not to put you on the spot, the junior high or the high school?
Well, now Thursday is when the younger kids are going to be bussed into the Vernal Middle School to have their time with the storytellers. And then on Friday, we're doing a symposium, and that will be held up in Mazer at, oh, I'm lost on that one. It's
the
like
elementary school there? Or
it is. The old elementary school.
Okay.
It's someplace where the teachers have their meetings at.
Yes, yes.
Okay. They're
Yeah,
going
somewhere
to be
near the Mazer Elementary School, there's a building. So
There is.
Yeah, I think it's a learning center or something like that, or a
That's-
training center. or something.
That's it. And on that day, it's a symposium. And the storytellers will break up and actually teach the kids different things about learning how to be storytellers, how to write stories, how to find your story,
Okay.
and how to do things with your voice, how to keep the attention of your
A
audience.
full-on workshop then
It
from
is.
actual professional storytellers.
It
When
is.
you say the kids will be able to, who goes to that?
Well, I think most of them are junior high, and some could be high school. It is a scholarship thing that teachers notice in their classroom. If
This one
kids
might
are
be a
interested.
perfect candidate
Yeah.
to go to. I
Yeah.
see.
So they select kids that are doing well in school and have this kind of interest, and then
Right.
they earn a scholarship to be able to go. So it's paid
They must
for.
have to
except
apply
for
in some
they
way
do
for
apply.
it. So there you go. If you're watching VTV and you want to be involved in that, why start making hints to your teachers,
Mm-hmm.
right? It could happen. What a great experience. Is that during school hours?
It is during school hours. The parents will drop them off at this Mazer facility and then pick them up, and they get lunch provided for them, and it costs them $5, and that's all. The rest of
Wow.
it's on a scholarship. So
Well, what a rare
it's-
opportunity
it
to
is.
rub shoulders with professional storytellers. Can we talk about the storytellers a little bit?
I would love
You've
to.
got a little information on each of these three, and in the 10 years of the festival, we have seen some of the greatest world-class storytellers right here in Vernal, Utah, our little neck of the woods. Who's coming this year?
This year we are so excited. We have Sid Lieberman, who is an amazing storyteller that was awarded the National Storytelling Network's Lifetime Achievement Award. He is an internationally acclaimed storyteller, an award-winning teacher, and an author. Many of his best-loved stories that are of him growing up and raising his family in Chicago, and he talks about...
He has historical stories as well.
Does.
He likes to.
He tells stories about Jewish stories and literary
Right.
stories, and he tells an amazing story about, it was like his aunt or someone that was in the Holocaust.
Wow.
And
Now you said you also got to hear him live.
I did.
All
I
right.
went to Roots Tech last year at the Salt Palace, and they were having stories at home,
And they brought
which
him.
is an event. And
Now,
they
we'll
brought him
have
another ones in.
Unfortunately, not going to have time for a great introduction of the other two, but give me a summary of the other
Okay,
two.
Lynn Ford is a fourth-generation storyteller, and
Oh.
she is an amazing. It's called Afro-Latian, and what it means is an African American heritage and history from the
Mixed
region
with the
called the
Appalachians.
Appalachian.
Oh,
yeah,
very
but
good.
it's Afro-Latian.
Afro-Latian.
Yes.
Ah.
And then the other one is Michael Vernal Harrell, who is an award-winning songwriter,
Oh, I love it
storyteller,
when they-
and published author. And he is
Good.
compared to his granddaddy's pocket knife, well worn, with a familiar feel, but razor sharp with a point.
Oh, I love that. I love that. They mix a
So-
little music in there. Show
Yes.
us the poster. You've got the
Okay, this
poster
is
here.
the
I haven't had a
poster
chance to.
that we have, and when you see this, this is what we're talking about. The Vernal, Utah Storytelling Festival. It is February 20th through 21st, and it is held at the Vernal Middle School Auditorium, and at night it will start at 7 p.m., and the tickets, you can get them online at brownpaperbag.com or at the other two was Davis Jubilee or Bitter Creek Books.
Or they could just do a web search for
And
the
they could do
Vernal,
that,
Utah
yes.
Storytelling Festival,
Absolutely.
formerly known as the Indian Summer.
It
Dahn,
is,
you've
same
been
one.
wonderful. How great to have you here.
thank you.
And you get to be close to these storytellers
I
as well
do.
each year. What a great
I do. I get to be a
experience.
host to one of the storytellers during the entire
Who are you
event.
hosting this year? Can you tell us?
You know, I'm picking up Michael Vernal Harrell in Colorado and bringing him back, but I'm not sure if he's the one that I'll be
You
taking.
haven't been assigned yet.
I
but it's
haven't been
coming.
assigned yet.
Thanks again, Dahn, for coming.
Thank you.
And we thank you for watching this edition of Local Point. We hope you watch us again next time, right here on VTV Channel 6.